our next topic is honing or optimizing your Google ad spend, everybody's favorite topic. So obviously there are other ad services that you can be using. I'm talking specifically about Google today because it's the biggest one, it's the primary one, it's what most attorneys are going to be using. It can still be valuable to use Bing ads, to do advertising on Facebook. All of that can be important, but when it comes to online advertising, Google is king. So the biggest problem with this is Google Ads, it can be a huge money pit if you're not careful, right? You can sink tons of money into something and get no results, and that can be really disheartening, and it can make you kind of not believe in advertising at all and redirect your marketing budget to something that might ultimately not be as effective, because when it comes down to it, advertising on Google should provide you with a great return on your investment. Okay, so we're going to focus on two key players right here. We're going to talk about local service ads, or what everybody calls LSAs for short, and then we're going to talk about pay-per-click, or PPC, which I'm sure that you have heard of. So let's talk a little bit about the difference here. So as you can see, when I search divorce lawyers Fort Collins, I get sponsored content at the top, sponsored content here, and then I get into my local organic and further down my organic search results, right? So the very top here, this is your LSA, or what a lot of folks have come to call Google Screened because of the way that Google presents it. They screen you, verify you, and then present you here. So LSAs are interesting. They're relatively new. They've been going for about 5 years now, but LSAs are unique in that you don't pay every time somebody clicks. You only pay if a lead is generated from this, which sounds great and can be great, but it doesn't always work. And we'll talk a little bit more about that. Below that, we have traditional PPC. So these ads are anytime somebody clicks on this link, you're going to pay a certain amount of money, right? When it comes to personal injury, folks are spending tens of thousands of dollars a month on these ads. It can be a little bit less, but either way, when you're advertising for law firms, no matter what it is, your cost per click is rather expensive. The average across all legal keywords on Google Ads, $8.94 for one click. And keep in mind, that's an average. When you go into something like truck accident lawyer in a major market, you're looking at hundreds of dollars for a click. So while a cost per click in the legal industry is extremely expensive, at the same time, the click-through rate, so the percentage of people that actually click on an ad when they search, is low by industry standards. Only about 5.3%. You know, this is half of other common industries that advertise on Google. So when you're considering your Google advertising strategy, there's a couple of factors that are important here. So first of all, when it comes especially to PPC advertising, you need somebody who knows what they're doing to be managing your account. I know a lot of smaller firms, solo practitioners, you try to take on a lot. You want to do everything yourself. You kind of learn a little bit about this, a little bit about that. But if you really want to hone in and optimize your ad spend, you need somebody who has experience in your niche. You want them to be able to find some of the keywords that are going to resonate, that are going to get you clicks, not cost a lot, and still generate cases. So understand that if you're just starting out with Google Ads, you'll need some time to ramp up, right? You'll need some time to figure out what are the best keywords, what do I really need to be targeting, what kind of language do I need to be using in my ads, what does my landing page need to look like? So I see all the time attorneys who will set up a quick ad, and then I'll click on it, I'll look at the landing page, and it's not optimized for conversions. And what I mean by that is I want to provide ample opportunity for the person that lands on that page to reach out to me. I want a phone number, an easy click to call, an easy form to fill out. I want a chat option. I want all of that stuff there. If I just go to a page and it's a wall of text, you've already lost out. You're going to have a high bounce rate, just meaning people are going to be clicking the X, they're going to be leaving and going to look elsewhere. When people are clicking that ad, they're ready to buy. They want to reach out to you in the easiest way possible. So if I click your ad and I have schedule a free consultation right there in front of me, big bold button, that's perfect. That's going to be one of the keys to optimizing that ad spend.